Okay, so I come with this recording from New Delhi in India, so if my environment sounds slightly different, it's because currently right now it is very chaotic. However, it may not be as chaotic as the new update to Tower Defense Simulator because the developers, they haven't seemed to have announced this update. They've changed the description to say UPD with a spanner in that, but that was like here previously, so that's not related to the takeover event. Also, I could swear this takeover event thing was added like 30 minutes or even an hour before it should have been added, so they seem to have jumped the gun for this at least. Now, the thing with the takeover event is, well, I mean, even right here it says the takeover starts tomorrow. It's not like it's even active on the Roblox stuff side of things, so Tower Defense Simulator is being early with its update. It is very similar to all the other Roblox events in that it involves the main hub for Roblox, or well, whatever hub that Roblox has designed for this event. So you've got the takeover here, and you could probably play it and then find Tower Defense Simulator through here. If only my laptop actually works in India. Surprisingly enough, it works. I am saying this because I've had issues with the Wi-Fi today, because, well, my hotel that I'm staying at doesn't have that great Wi-Fi, so it may take a while for this video to actually come out. What's up, Tag Town? Welcome to the tagover. Let's skip all of this. Let's find Tower Defense Simulator. So, I assume the main objective of takeover is to collect solo creds and crew creds. So, accept crew invites and do stuff. I guess there's like some element of crew stuff in here. Alright then, so we also have something called Strat University. Okay, but like, where can we find, say, Roblox events? I think it is still kind of early for all of the games to be announced. As you can see here, 11 minutes and 1 second. All the developers are kind of early when it comes to this kind of stuff. However, with that being said, it does show the games that appeared for these portals, so Tower Defense Simulator is not here. Tower Defense Simulator, however, is here at Adrenaline Heights. As you can see here, Tower Defense Simulator alongside Tower Defense X, SpongeBob Tower Defense. Okay, so I guess the Roblox decided to smash all of the Tower Defense games here with Adrenaline Heights. So, as I've stated previously, there is no update log for this, so if you go into news, you'll find that there is nothing here. However, the developers, they've actually updated the game previously in anticipation for this, so some of the statistics of some enemies have changed. So, for example, the slime enemy, apparently that's changed. So, it used to have 100 health in intermediate mode, it now has 1000 health in intermediate mode. Now, it's pretty obvious where the takeover event starts from. It's from this booth here, something that looks like, I believe, a spray can. So you can show the challenges, if it works, and you can see Noob defeat the first challenge level, Pro defeat the second challenge level, defeat the third challenge level, take on the final challenge with difficulty modifiers added. So you can see here, you have solo tokens here, and I believe that's it. So there's 4 levels to beat, and from what I hear from my sources, it looks like the noob level, that is 10 waves of easy mode. Pro, I believe, is 15 waves of intermediate mode, and then Master and Extreme are Molten and they are Fallen modes. The only problem is, I don't know how much waves there are, so going from base, this is 10, this is 15, this might be 20 and this might be 25. However, there's also some people that are saying that these are 15, 10 waves, whatever, so we'll just have to play it to see if my laptop actually wants to play it. But yeah, these rewards, 2 times first time bonus, that's actually a reward for the main hub. It's not actually a reward for Tower Defense Simulator at all. Now obviously, being a Tower Defense Simulator game, or people, wait, okay, so it looks like you actually have to contribute with other people. You can't play this game solo, which is going to be very annoying, I can't lie. However, you can choose, okay, so you can choose the loadout they give you, or that you can choose your loadout. To be fair, I came to this game without actually choosing anything, so I might actually have to choose one of these preset loadouts. Let's see, close quarter combats. You know what, it might have to be this. The snowball is involved in this. That's really odd. Okay, fair enough. This is going to be such a really weird game. Not only because I'm doing this outside of my own country, but this is probably going to be the first triumph I've ever had in a different country. But also, with like random players, you can't choose to do this solo, which is very hard indeed, but I don't know, maybe the developers encourage you or they want you to play with other players, and I assume they also would allow people to join up beforehand before they matchmake, so you do have some choice in the players that you choose. It's not just completely random. And yes, as stated previously, this is just easy mode reduced down to 10 waves.
It shouldn't be too much to handle, I hope.
And yes, the commander has its own unique voice lines because of Enthrallist probably voicing it for this event, so very cool. Oh, I'm being asked the question by the general public. WIKI, what's your, I don't know, what's he saying? Probably YouTube channel name? I don't know. My name is KSI. So this seems really easy. I mean, obviously it is easy mode, so yeah, fair enough, but it seems even easy by event standards. Yes, my channel name is KSI. Oh well, it gets hashtag. Oh well, I can't say YouTube channel apparently by Roblox because apparently it's probably personal identifiable information. Okay, so this seems relatively simple enough. Again, this is like random players. I don't even know what levels these players are. Let's see, does it show on the profile card? No. But I can see most of them have gone for the same loadout, unless Roblox is glitched. They've gone for the loadout which has the minigunner, Frost Blaster, Halo Punk, Archer and Sniper, whereas I've been special, I've gone for close quarter combat. I think it may just be because of the fact that this loadout has the minigunner, which is why people have gravitated towards it, which is fair enough. It's probably the most attacking tower that we have here, but yeah, if I actually thought about bringing my own loadout, it might have been better, but oh well. Okay, so the slow boss is a boss in easy challenge, I guess. And now we are on the final wave, so hopefully it's probably the Brute, not the Gravedigger, but we shall see what boss they actually send to us. There's the Brute, take it down. Okay, but it hasn't spawned yet, so okay, it's the Brute. Fair enough. Long distant relative cousin to the double boss, which has been recently removed. I mean, yeah, people are still outraged about that, even though, let's be real, it's not really needed in tutorial mode, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, this should be relatively simple. I haven't even properly been playing the game, so that's how easy it is. You should relatively get this like quickly. It depends on, obviously, on your teammates, because I mean, even if you were to solo this, I think it'll be pretty easy still if like people somehow quit your game. So yeah, it's relatively simple, this event. And I guess it's a great way to socialise. The only problem is, obviously, if you don't want to socialise, then there is an issue. Let's see. This is still broken. The Triumph menu is still broken, but time completed, nearly 5 minutes. Skate SK8 Park for the 10 waves, summer 2025. Okay, this. Okay, fair enough. And then difficulty noob. Okay, so they actually have the difficulty here as noob. Interesting enough. Oh, I'm getting a sandcastle as well. Interesting, given the fact that that's a event consumable for the Surf and Turf Battle Pass. That's interesting. And an amount of coins and amount of EXP, which I didn't notice, but I guess is somewhat okay for the game mode, or the amount of time that I've used to play this game mode. Now, interestingly, there is no continue next button matchmaking icon thing, which allows you to continue with the next challenge, so you just have to go back here. Wait, what? Defeat the first challenge level. I just did that, but it's not letting me continue. What? What's going on? Have I got scammed? Why has it not tracked my progress? Right, so let's go to my main server, the server that I've come from, and yeah, it didn't track. I'm sorry, what? That's not fair. You very clearly saw that I did Triumph, the noob level. What? Yeah, so apparently, according to Mentin, yeah, I've heard similar claims. Is it the badge? I don't think I have the badge. Right, let's see. No, I do not have the Tower Defense Simulator Takeover Tier 1 badge, defeat the first challenge level, even though I played in a new server. So, yes, the Takeover event is currently glitched, and some people, even though some people very clearly can actually beat the Takeover Tier 1, as you can see here, 2,050 players have beaten the Takeover. Only 5 people have beaten the Takeover Tier 2, which, you know, in the space of about like an hour since this has been live, I'd have expected this to be higher, and considering the fact that people do speedrun events for like from when they are released. So yeah, it does seem like badges aren't being given out correctly for this event, which is a major concern, but oh well. So yes, by the time that this video is released, I assume that the developers would have probably fixed this issue where badges aren't being awarded. But as of currently, the takeover events, it's not looking so great, is it? Even if it did properly work, there is no unique enemies from the looks of things, going from what people are saying. So easy mode, intermediate mode, molten mode, and fallen mode enemies. There's no unique logbooks you can get from those. I guess it makes the fallen mode logbooks more accessible and the molten mode logbooks more accessible to lower level players because they can't easily play molten mode or fallen mode that well. I mean, they could probably invite their friends to carry them, but in terms of grinding out logbooks, maybe it is a rare opportunity for people who are like level 0, level 1, level 2 to get fallen mode logbooks, given the fact that there doesn't seem like there is any level restriction, given the fact that you can choose your own loadout in this game. But yes, in terms of events, Entitled Event Simulator, the takeover isn't too bad. I'd say in terms of actual content, it might be worse than the Core Blocks Mega Edition and maybe even the first edition. There is no unique reward in Entitled Event Simulator apart from the badges, it seems. There is no new name tag, there is no new skin that you get by beating all of the badges in the takeover. So yeah, it's not as bad as the hatch, granted, but I would say it's probably on par. No, it's not on par with the classic event. The classic event had 5 maps and you got the guest scout skin, whereas here with the takeover you don't even get a skin at all, not unless a premium crate or a deluxe crate. So yeah, I have to say it's probably the second worst Roblox event in Entitled Event Simulator, but I'd assume that Entitled Event Simulator doesn't really have any direction when it comes to what they can introduce into their game when it comes to the events, given that it is directed by Roblox. They don't have a choice.